Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed... It's a mighty effort!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Hullet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. That is expertly dealt with. Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ibrahimovic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to...
Oh, shooting chance! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's an imaginative pass. This looks promising. Ball. Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ibrahimovic might just make this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Flashes it across.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gerrard powering forward here. He's picked his way through. Throw in. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Rijkaard. Vitinha. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vieira. Played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Norway have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Vieri. Best. Oh, this is a great position. Pull it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Distributed tidily. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Costa Curta with the clearance. And the ball's come loose here. Played up towards the front line. Best. It's run loose here. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1
No,
minute at a
again
time.
there's no way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well read, nice interception. Best. Can he get it through? Good take. It's Vieri! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ibrahimovic! And one more try! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I just think it was really good movement, but I think a couple of defenders got caught ball watching there when they should have been picking up the danger man.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Hullet. Hullet, Cafu, he's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Gerrard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cafu. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, what has happened here? Norway appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Eto'o. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's lost his man here. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a promising position, delivers with whip.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, Peter, he has to get his head up and gauge the landscape. Had he done so, he would have seen a barren plain.
Ferdinand. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Haaland. He's in a great position here. Up he goes! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. That's a cute ball. Cafu gets in for... He rises! Oh, crossbar! Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. Del Piero, and Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely shaped cross. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Haaland. Pull it. Driving through the middle. Turns and goes. Pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have won it.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
And he was quick to react. Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. Now this could be a chance. That is a brilliant interception. Lofted in. Oh, what a climb! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Norway have their third corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Gerrard. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Played in by Roberto Carlos. Played in again. Climbs up big! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Norway really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Terrific header! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Norway got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Messi receives it in a good position here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. 4 extra minutes added on. Pinches it off him. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in.
And the keeper's given it away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vitinha! Now, who's going to be first to this? Romario going about things with real menace. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Hullet. Still goalless at the moment. Vitinha. Plays a sharp little... It's Vieri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. And it's Del Piero. Ibrahimovic. Nesta. Morocco look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
Oh, what has happened here? Showing good feet. Marquez going vertical. A probing pass. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hullet. Oh, strongly challenged there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Ibrahimovic. Nesta wins the duel this time. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Davids. Rummenigge. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them in the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Italy leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Italy really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he welcomes it in. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. What a save from the Reese! He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Vitinha. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And he's away. And it's Rijkaard. Vitinha.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Italy just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Roberto Carlos, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Roberto Carlos gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This might spell danger. Tries a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's gone loose. The message is clear, none shall pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could...
Vieri!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Davids. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in. Great ball. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Morocco grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's chosen to go back. He's through here. Caught offside that time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
"75 minutes played. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's delightful. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. That's Rijkaard. Marquez. Ibrahimovic. Mateus. Oh, good-looking ball. Mateus. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target, and it's Davids. He's on it, can he get it? Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Always onto this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Neymar. And now the breakaway. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not the most accurate pass. That's a sharp pass. Van Bouten makes the interception. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. Now it's Hullet. Mateus. Quality ball. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and
up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Otto with the short one. Looking for options for movement. Big header! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Messi. Neymar. Beckham receives it in a good position here. Oh, important interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Ibrahimovic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rijkaard. Rijkaard is flagged offside. Now it's Owen. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, no joy this time. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Olmo.
That's good play from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Sasinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. Sasinho. Best. And this is Owen. Lofted upfield. Owen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, well played, well played. Shot, tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Del Piero plays it short. And here's Dani Olmo. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieri, Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that was vital. Ricky Puig. Neymar. Over to the left. Looking for the run. Lloris breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to play it through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Cannavaro. That's a good ball out wide. Italy looking to pass their way through. Oh, what a mistake! Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a little off target. Ball's played through, and that could set him on his way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Vieri. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. And here's Vieri. Great chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Italy leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker.
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Italy have their second corner now. And here's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now, can they get him away? Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar. Dani Olmo, that's a sharp pass. And this is Messi. He is through here. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to
Ibrahimovic! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Italy are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Can he stop it going out? Well, they've got it again. Rijkaard. Beckham.
Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That is a brilliant interception. Sasinho. Now it's Inzaghi. Beckham. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Has another go! And in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Italy are having a ball here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Sasinho. And it's Inzaghi. He's looking wide. He's got away. Played in with purpose. Now that big chance! Sticks it away! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, George Best. Number 23, Beckham. Number 5, Owen. Number 21, Filippo Inzaghi.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Neymar.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Hazard. Number 14.
And this is Hazard.
Number 11.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free.
Now then,
goes for goal!
Johan Cruyff.
What a hit, the save was firm.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Nicked it back promptly. And the counter is on. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Goal! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick in, and it's been given away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, they could break here. He's found a way through. That's a shade optimistic. Adams. And it's Otto.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Sasinho spots it and intercepts. 4 extra minutes added on. Not the most accurate pass. Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. Vitinha. Shot a goal! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? And again! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either.
That's that, the end. Italy looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Del Piero with the short one. Del Piero. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. And he welcomes it in. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, well played. Vitinha. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And he's on chance, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Makalé, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Italy still without a single shot on target. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And he's cut it out. Decent chance! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Botafogo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react. Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pullet powering forward here. He's in a great position here. Marquez defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's looking wide. And it's Makalé. Shot could... Tries a shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieri. Oh, sweet feet. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Poor robust challenge. Corner number 3 coming up. And this is Pirlo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Italy are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vieri. Zola, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And claimed it back swiftly. And he was quick to react. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Teremos uma substituição.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Italy different to some extent this half. He's gone for goal. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Well read, nice interception. Threads one in.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pirlo. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Thuram. Oh, that's nice. Played back.
He's got no choice here, he had to...
And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gives it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Rijkaard. Vitinha. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Solar. Header! It's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Searching pass he's played there. Saliba cuts out the pass.
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi's... He rises! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Italy playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Bullet! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Now, this could be a chance. And this is Zola. Tries to play it through. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's found a way through. Back when it goes. And Zola! Makaleli eases the ball away from him. Del Piero. Rijkaard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Pirlo. Zola. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a good... Šeško! Corner number 4 coming up here. And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Has a look and place it forward. And this is Vieri. Stood up well to him there. And here's Del Piero.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Zola. And that is that. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Italy desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pele. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. That is lovely. Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Now it's Vieri. Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Wriggles his way through. And he's cut it out. Pele. Pele goes steaming forward. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's a dangerous... Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Marquez has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Nesta. And this is Gullit. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Into the channel. Played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the look. And the shot! Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit, nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. And it's Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is a great pick out. This looks promising. Ibrahimovic, he's had a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Del Piero. And the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Pullet might just make this. Rijkaard. And back in possession and ready to go again. Messi, he has a look up. De Jong.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Vieira. De Jong. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta with the... And the half-time whistle goes.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vitinha. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Del Piero. No way through. De Jong. And he's in on goal. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now this could be a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Italy have their second corner now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Del Piero. And it's Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 3.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the man.
Shoots! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Venezia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's being urged to shoot. There's some great running on show. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Del Piero. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Good ball, good take. Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, he's not getting past him there. De Jong. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's well positioned here. And the shot! No mistake! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, un cambio.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Great chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. And that has left him in a heap. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Short changes him with that pass. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Italy finding their passes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Vieri. And he's intervened well there. And it's Olmo. And this is Hullet. Oh, just skips past his man. Looking to play him in. And this is Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Strong running down that left flank. That's tidy.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Dani Olmo. Now Ibrahimovic. Time added on 4 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. And that is that. Italy perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted some... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditionals.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Del Piero plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. It's a loose ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Vieri, and he welcomes it in, and Messi! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Italy grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you...
Tries a shot! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Italy get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been
and the finish! Scholes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Italy have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti. And he's there to make the challenge. And here's Vieri. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Messi gets it, shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And this is Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Good claim, no margin for error there. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Scholes. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Dani Olmo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Plays it across. Dani Olmo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Del Piero goes short. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Cannavaro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cannavaro has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Aims beyond the defence. He's beaten the last man. Plenty to... Decent chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Oh, that has changed the dynamics. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Scholes, well seen, saw that. It's Vieri! They've got to be quick to recover this. Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Scholes. Out to the right. He is through here. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Italy head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's onside! Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Vieri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Tonali. Messi. Lloris gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Messi. Messi. Lee Kang in. Looking to play him in. Lee Kang in! That's another chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Italy have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Del Piero. And it's gone backward here. Oh, well played, well played. Tonali. Neymar. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cannavaro. Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero
So
10.
their fourth corner of the game.
Messi.
They've played it short.
17. Numero 22. Numero 15.
Barcelona
Lasciano in
are
campo
looking to
per
go forward
il
now.
numero 11. Eto'o. Il numero 2.
Gattuso
Il numero 9.
kept aware,
Il numero
and
7.
it is reclaimed easily. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Tries to cross, climbs up big! Neymar, now it's Messi.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Gattuso gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That pass has been well intercepted. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rijkaard. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tonali. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Zanetti. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Zanetti. And this is Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Knocks it out wide. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was alert to it. Tonali. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Italy present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. What a save from Maurice!
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Vieri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Trife! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff. Gattuso. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigo, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too...
Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way he was going to let him past. Del Piero, and the finish! Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really nicely played. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And smartly reclaimed. That's good play. Messi, and Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Played out towards the right wing. Passes short and sharp. Del Piero. Oh, good take and a good air. It's a mighty effort! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hangs one in. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shot a goal! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Vieri. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. Vieri! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nicely spread. And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Vieri. Vieri! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Bouten. Birmingham are looking to go forward now. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Park Ji-sung pokes it out wide. Cross goes in there. And he's cut it out. Del Piero is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Conte. Now it's Darwin.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Vieri. Messi. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him off? Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Dani Olmo has created one goal already. Park Ji-sung. Well seen. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza.
Birmingham get the ball rolling for the second period.
Italy clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Vieri, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Italy take the lead. Listen, chance! He scored! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. Just shoots! Really well taken goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And yes, it's him again. We have got ourselves a game. It's Ibrahimovic! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Dani Olmo. And that's the keeper's ball. And the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Costa Curta plays it all the way forward. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Matheus Cunha. Ibrahimovic could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now here's the delivery. Distributed tidily. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Gattuso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's having a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Italy blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Conte has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played back in. Great vision. Ibrahimovic! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Vieri. Now it's Vieri. That's really well cleared. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's... there it is! Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cruyff shifted it to the flank. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's been shifted off it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Italy, just a thrill to witness here. Quick Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space, and Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs.
Up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic!
He has saved the goal.
Vitinha with a definite foul there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Xavi Alonso. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Xavi Alonso. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Chance! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Rummenigge really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Italy grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, that has not gone well. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant...
Tries a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Del Piero. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is up. It's Vieri! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's managed to get free. That's an excellent interception. Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Marquez. Ibrahimovic. Steaming on. Ibrahimovic! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Hullet. Van Bouten cuts it out. Messi, he has found the way through. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard. Mateus. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Italy are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
And
well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
By the entrance gate.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution on the field, number 14, Del Piero.
So once again, we're underway.
To replace him is
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's very neat. And Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Messi. That's an imaginative pass. He's got away, and the shot! Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Italy have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Claudio. Pelé. Van Bouten is the guilty party there.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10.
There was plenty of power on
On
that.
the field. Number 9. Erling Haaland.
Gullit wins the duel this time.
Neymar.
And it's
Substitution
Gullit.
taking place.
Haaland! Haaland! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mateus. Xabi Alonso powering forward here. Threads one in. And the ball's gone astray. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's been cut out, well played. Howson. That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Guardiol. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. And this is... And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Xabi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Triol calmly anticipates. And it's Gullit. Searching pass he's played there. Chooses to go back. He's in a great position here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been... And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. This time, surely! Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Oh, what has happened here? No foul, says the referee. Dani Olmo. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. Rummenigge! And that would have won it.
Rummenigge really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. It's Pelé!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they really...
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, another save. Oh, well measured. And he's running through. Eto'o. Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dani Olmo tries a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Ibrahimovic, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Request for support for our world